Hi everybody, this is Anthony from Sunny Creates. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So forgive my desk, I just need to get a video out quickly for you because I am going to pick up my son's battery for his laptop. So I'm just hoping to get something done before we go. Okay, so I might have to break this video depending if my hubby phones me to tell me that I need to go. All right, so there are lots of people that I need to send shout outs to, and that is Louisa van der Walt, Elaine, Pretorius, Rachel Churchill, Heather, okay, and Judy Fenter, and I'm trying to remember my names now because I didn't write it down. And there were a few more, so I'm gonna say those people, but definitely there was lots and lots of people, but I just don't know all the names as yet. But thank you, ladies, thank you for all your kind words. I see that the Friday freebie, quite a few people liked it, and then on Monday's video I see quite a few people also like that. As I promised the ladies, I am going to do something in our book over here today, which is our idea book. I have not as yet bound this, but I know I had a question, and it was, does the 15 pages that I spoke about, does that just make the entire journal? No, I'm thinking about 2 to 3 signatures in here, but each signature is going to be about 15 pages, so you can go 15 to 20 pages. It doesn't really matter. The reason why I'm doing about 15 pages is I got at least 3 of these books over here, and then 2 with just bigger spines. So when I store these books, I don't want them to have alligator mouths. As a result of that, I'm going to put less pages in because I don't know what kind of ephemera we are making. So if I have fewer pages in each signature, it means that there is a good possibility that they won't become alligator mouths. Okay, good possibility, but nothing ever works with me like that. So for now, I've got about 4 or 5 pages over here. I haven't put in all the other pages, but so far I've just got my coffee dyed paper in here, okay, as you can see. And then today I want to work on some music paper, so I thought I'll add some music paper to it. I don't know where's my music books, but this is the size I'm working with, kind of like an A5 size if you look at it. Over here there were staples on it, and you can see that it's quite an old book because when you remove the staples, then you're getting that the rusted part of the staples. What I will do is I will strengthen this with some washi tape or some tape that may look like this. Okay, I don't know as yet, but for my project I don't need to strengthen that at the moment because I'm not as yet binding it. So we did one of this the other day with book pages, and I thought what I'm going to do is that because we have written at the back of this over here, I mean we've put in a page on the back of this that we can write on, that means we must have some kind of paper clip or something to go with this. So I'm going to make a paper clip to go with that. I know we haven't as yet made a tag. This one I didn't stick it in because I think I misplaced the page where I stuck the other one in like this. So I'm going to leave that for now. Okay, so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do a paper clip. Okay, and then I'm going to show you something very easy for like pages like your music pages or something, things like that, where instead of putting gesso on it and stuff like that, to be able to write on them. I found a technique that will work, and it is inspired by YouTube videos that I have watched. So remember, my idea book is not my ideas, but ideas that I see on YouTube that I would like to incorporate in my journals going forward. So they're not tutorials as such, they're just ideas that I've taken from other creators and I'm passing on to you, and we having one place, or 3 or 4 books where we can just go and flip through it and find ideas. So what am I going to do today? Right, so you would have seen there's a little bit of a merry mess on this desk right now. Yeah, it is a mess. So we're going to work with candle wax. I think if I have time, I might include one project on it where I might show you how to make that tape. Now I think it was either Judy or Christine Skinner that said they wanted to look at both the techniques. I think it was Judy, if I'm not mistaken, but it was either one of those ladies. But I didn't know which 2 techniques you were speaking about. I did not know whether you were speaking about the 2 techniques in the sense of that gatefold that we did on Monday, whether you wanted to see the other technique for it, or I did not know whether you want to see me how I did my butterflies, with the resin on it, and how I did that tape. Okay, so I'm going to go with, you wanted to see what I did on the butterfly and the tape, and then if that's not right, then I will do the gatefold, the concertina, the other part of the concertina. Okay, so yesterday I was practicing because I didn't know whether this was going to work. I was just practicing with my wax pot here, as you can see, and I want something in red to match that. So I wanted to show you also, look, wow, you can melt your stuff. So I made this and I wanted to see whether it's gonna work. It works, yes. So let's do it. Hey, yeah. So so I know a few of the ladies also mentioned that they would like to see the resin, how I do the resin. Oh dear Lord, now what? Okay, let's see. The only problem is with the resin, I not that I'm not going to show it to you, but because it's got such a short cord for a USB, cord, then what's gonna happen is that I need to be able to set up the USB to be able to do it. Because this is where I film, and then I got those multi-plugs that have a USB, like where you can put in your USB on it. The only problem is that machine won't even reach there. So I'm gonna have to find a fancy way. I don't really want to bring my laptop over here. I just don't have any space to work with. So bringing my laptop over here is not gonna really help me in terms of space. So I'm just gonna put that in there, and we're going to use that there. I've just got this because this is heat resistant, even though this is tempered glass. I don't want to, and I want to take the chance, let's put it that way. So that is melting over there, and yeah, so I know those were some of the comments that we got, but yeah, just I just want to let you know that I've read them and I've taken note of them. I need to find a setup to be able to do that. Okay, so let's see what we're going to be doing with the music book. It is so super simple, ladies. You're going to tell me something, we don't need ideas like this for our idea books. But then you take what you want to and you leave what you want to, kind of a thing. So this is, it feels stronger than, heavier than copy paper, but it's not. So I am just going to just tear out some here. I'm going to tear straight down like that, and I am going to, since it tore over here, I'm going to tear it over here as well. Okay, and then I'm just going to tear on this side as well. Nicely done. Not really nicely done. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do that now while that melts. Okay, so we're doing the second one just for time, we don't want to waste time. So that's basically what I want to do over here, but I don't want to just put it like that. I want to add some dimension to it, and I want to add that thing is melting, but it's off the spoon completely. Let's bring it in. Let's bring it in. Let's bring it in. So I want to add some dimension to it. I don't want it to be boring, but my goodness, when I saw this particular technique being done, I must admit to you, I was blown away. I was blown away by the simplicity of it. And I always look for what I love incorporating music pages into my work. Okay, so I'm using walnut stain here. I love music paper, but you know, so if I'm not, but I like it to also serve some sort of purpose as well. So I mean, the ideas that I have was just sewing it. I mean, this idea I had, but or putting pockets in it and things like that. So this idea, it's not like it's a new idea, ladies. It's absolutely not a new idea. But the lady that I saw it from just added a little bit more to it, and I thought it looked amazing. So what you're going to do now is, firstly, you are going to sew around it. But when you sew, I want you to leave some long threads. Okay, just leave some long threads. You know, when you start off your sewing, just leave some long threads and come back around. Okay, however, let's say you don't have a sewing machine. That's not a problem, because all you're going to do is you're going to take your fine line marker, which seems to have disappeared from my desk, but I can't blame anybody for it. I probably moved it. You're going to take your fine line marker and you're going to make faux stitches over here. Or some of you, I know, especially the South African ladies, okay, I know you have that faux stitch stamp. Well, use that. And then what you do is, right, what I will do is, if I did that, I'm going to then take my, if I don't have a sewing machine, I'm going to I'm going to then take my awl or my pokey tool. I'm going to make a little a hole over here, and I'm going to thread some thread through it, some cotton through it for the dangly part. You get me? You get me, right? Okay, so you don't need a sewing machine for this, but it would be liquor. I mean, nice. You see, I'm resorting to South African here. Okay, it'll be really nice if you got it, and you can use it that way. So what do I have? I have a stamp over there. I have a stamp. So you know what I mean. I have a wax seal head, or wax seal. All right, I'm just going to add that to it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some sort of paper. It does not necessarily have to be, you know, like non-stick paper, but I've got it. Or I've got a silicone mat as well, specifically for this, that I could have used as well. But I'm going to use this here. Right, I think that is more than sufficiently ready. We don't want it too thick. And it's okay. So I'm going to take the longer part, I'm going to just put it down on that paper over there, like that. And I'm going to take this here, and I'm going to try, and I'm a left-handed person, so for me to work with my right hand is going to be a bit difficult, but I'm going to try, because I noticed this is only meant for right-handed people. Sad, sad, sad. What is this world coming to? Why are the precious left-handed people not taken care of? Right, so just gonna do that. That's nice and thick. Hope it's not too thick, but we'll work with it, hey? We'll work with it. Okay. Right, so I'm gonna leave that in there that we went off, and I'm gonna do that because later on I'm gonna scrape that little bit, and I'm going to put it in my, you know, my rest of my thing. And then I'm just going to add a stamp to it. I mean the wax seal. I'm going to leave it that way. I'm going to leave it that way. I'm going to come back. While I am waiting for that, I am going to go and sew my my paper. Okay, so I'll be back shortly. Okay, ladies, so I have to go and pick up my battery, the battery for the car. So I'm going to stop the video here. Oh, that looks ugly. So maybe I'm going to do that again. because maybe it was too thick. Okay, so it didn't come out right. I'm gonna stop the video here, and I'm gonna come back, and I'm going to pick up the video. But as you can see over here, I've sewn this, and I've just pulled this off over here because I think it was a little too thick for my liking. So I'll see you just now. For you it won't be long, but for me it's gonna be a little bit long, so I'll see you just now. Okay, ladies, so I am back again. Yeah, so I apologize, the orientation may be a bit wrong, but we're going to take it from there. Just give me a second. Yeah, sorry, I thought I put the fan on before, the aircon on before I sat down, but clearly I did not. Oh my word, guys, today I am so not I'm mumbling and I'm swallowing my words, and everybody I speak to, I am like, I don't know, today is a bad day for me. Yeah, I'm just now I found out that my son's motherboard could be damaged. Oh my greatness. And he's got like this high-spec laptop, you know, so he's looking for new laptops now, and he's like, oh no, they're not high specs. I was like, yeah, well, you know, you're not gonna get that high-spec laptops now, because that one was specifically changed around for developers. Yeah, so if I want the same high-spec laptop, I'm gonna be paying a pretty penny through my nose, and can't afford that. I gave him mine, and then I got another one, so I can't afford to give him mine again, because I use mine for business. Okay, I mean for my digital kits, not business. Yeah, so you've got this part like that's hanging around here, and then what I did is I tied it like that. Okay, so there's two threads here, and there's two threads or pieces of cotton over here. I think I'm just gonna move this to the side because it's in my way. I don't like falling on this brown piece of whatever you want to call it. So let's just put it to that side, right? Well, and then also this over here. So now what I thought we can do over here is that we can decorate this a little bit before we put it on. So I just turn to the box over here on the side, and I just pull this out over here, ladies. Nothing fancy. I don't know if I'm going to use it, because if I thought I was going to use it, I should have actually sewed it. Hey, so no, I'm not going to use that, because I don't want to use it if I didn't sew it, right? So let's see what we have here. Okay, we have some library pages here that I can use. Don't you just love how this tears? Not library. What is this? Could be dictionary, not library. I don't know where one. I told you today there's something wrong with me. Uh-oh. As my son will say, the other one, cuckoos. So today I'm a bit cuckoos. Yes, I am. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so we got some stuff here we can play around with. We've got this that we can add to it. And what else do we have? This one is a little bit smaller, maybe I want to add that to it. And maybe what about this here? Yeah, I like that. Okay, so this is my box that I keep just odds and ends in, as you can see. And then it goes back over here. All the things are boy-like because I have two sons, so all that's from when they were young. Just gonna add this to it, and I'm gonna add this to it. You can see my son is visibly upset, you know, but I cannot afford to send my laptop to campus with him. My laptop is an expensive laptop, and if I don't have that, I can't do my work. Well, I mean, this is my personal laptop. I have a work laptop that I really do my work on, my work that I'm hired to do. but this one is something, and I use my laptop every single day without failure. So I'm going to add that, and then I stamp these butterflies over here like that. So I just stamped those, and then I cut one out, and I'm going to use it. Okay, so that's what we're going to do over there, right? But here on the home front, it seems like these things are ready. So where is this? Okay, so before I left, let me just see. Before I left, I think what I had done is that I don't think this thing was thick enough. So it came out quite easily. I'm gonna let it just go for a little bit longer. Okay, while we stick these on here, I just feel that maybe it must be a tiny bit more thinner. But having said that, then it's gonna spread more. Okay, so yesterday I got it perfect every single time I did it. Nice, something nice. So I'm gonna add that there like that. I'm gonna add this as my second layer, all the time keeping an eye on that thing over there. Okay, my second layer, which I'm gonna add there like that. It's been a hell of a day today, I must admit. I had to get my quotes for my sunglasses, sign off the settlement for my car, papers, or the loss, I don't know what you want to call it, you know, how much they're going to pay me out. Had to do that, all between working. Had to sort out my son's fees because they made a mistake on the billing. Right, so I'm going to leave that to dry a little bit. And all that is during working hours. Okay, so let's see. Looks a bit better. Yeah. So I'm just adding it. I hope so. It still looks quite thick. It's because this thing is so, what's the word I'm looking for? The flame is so low in it that it's not getting done as nicely as I would like it to have gotten done. You know, like thin enough. So I hope it's gonna just take. Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna do that for now. And then I'm gonna add this to it. Oh! Would you believe what I just did, ladies? Would you just believe it? Oh my goodness gracious. I'm having a really bad day. So I'm gonna have I'm gonna have to melt more. Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and put this on. Let's see, right? Let's see. Oh my goodness gracious me. What on earth? Well, if nothing else, this channel always aims to entertain, and I think I did well today. Oh dear me. Let's see. If it doesn't work, third time's gonna be the charm, hey? Third time is gonna be the charm. The first time I think it was a little too thick for my liking, and I didn't like the way it came out. And the second time, well, oh my gosh, I hope I'm not offending anyone by laughing the way I'm laughing. Well, that's a goner. That's a goner. This sponge is a goner, but then, okay, you win some, you lose some. You know, it could have been worse. Yeah. So that's that one there. Okay, and then what I did yesterday is I used this punch over here, which, oh my goodness, it's horrible. And I punched out some butterflies, and it's only coffee dyed paper, ladies, but my god, did it make my fingers sore, my palms sore. I was very upset using it. I mean, I have it, so I will use it, but I certainly won't recommend it. It was not cool. And now I need this. You know, well, you might save it. Look, it's coming out. Okay, let's see what we've got here. All right, we've got something half decent over there. got something half decent. Even if we can't use this, if we saved our thing in any way, then that's okay too. But if we didn't save it, well, I mean, you know, I can always add another one. Wasn't yet ready to add another one. I really wanted to put this one through its tail, you know, through its paces to see how long it's gonna last. But hey, yeah, I got those other things anyway to use, so it's okay. It's okay. You know, in the grander scheme of things, it's really nothing. I know some people may not like my attitude, but that's when you go through a lot in your life, then you start looking at it and saying to yourself, oh, well, it could have been worse. Could have been worse. And that's what I'm going to live with. I'm going to go with that. Could have been worse. Okay, I lost a sponge. I didn't lose anything else, if anything. And it's not working fantastically, but hey, it's okay. And then I tore that one. Well, doesn't matter. Everything seems to be like a boo-boo today, hey? And anyway, it doesn't matter because I meant to take out 4, not 3 or 2. So there we go. There we go. It's okay. I have to go. I'm just convincing myself over here on the side, ladies. Everything's okay. Sorry for so much of laughing. I hope you don't mind me laughing so much. Huh? Yeah, so that's that. This works so much better than that, doesn't it? Huh? Look at that. It's like a pleasure to work with it. Oh well, there we go. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. This number 3 and number 4. There we go. I don't think that was too bad. Okay, so all this here we know. Oh, you know what? Let's just get rid of it. There's no way we can use it again. It's got that spongy part in it. Oh, like hello. My bin is right underneath the table. Okay, I'll use the table bin then. Got a table bin and I got a floor bin. I'll use the table bin. Righto, so what we're going to do now is going to take this and I think I left my glue open when I went, if I'm not mistaken. You'll see. Okay, it's behaving. Okay, and where's my parts? Okay, so there's the one, and I'm just gonna add it, try to add it down the butterfly. I think I'm gonna leave a little bit showing like that. So I'm trying to add it to the middle. It is a bit difficult because this thing is so tiny, and you know, it is really a cute stamp, but my word, it did not hurt me. It hurt me a lot. And let's see. So there's that one. Adorable. And then let's do this one here now. So let's get this here. Yeah, I hope this video lines up properly, ladies. I do apologize. I could not do anything about it. The shop was closing at 4 o'clock. And I had to run, or 4:30 or whatever it was. You know, my husband phones me and says, oh, it's 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock. And then I'm like, okay, listen, I'm going to do a video. And then I'm going to go. And then he phoned me and said, listen, the battery is there. It's 4:30. I think they're closing at 4 or 4:30. I'm like, you man. Like, I mean, I'm thinking to myself, man, you, that's just so that I will rush and go. I know you so well. But then I didn't want to chance it. It's for my son. Okay, so I didn't want to chance it not going there. Only to find out it's a bigger problem than just the battery. And ladies, I use that laptop here. I love that laptop. In fact, to be honest, it doesn't look as lovely as my one. But in terms of specs, it's got higher specs than my one. And my one is high spec, but that is even higher specs. And I always say to my husband, I like that one. The only reason I use my one is because when I'm designing at night, I work on a desk. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, should we have lifted one up compared to the other one? Let's try to do that so they're not both the same, you know, like same height. Look at that, man. That is adorable. I don't think you can see it clearly. Right, so then now we're going to put that on our music page like that. And then we have this just hanging over here. Oh, I love it. I love it. I think I'm going to pull this one a little bit more up if I can, because it's still wet enough for me to move. And then I'm going to pull this one up as well, because I think, you know, it's a little bit too long over here. I want to cut it down. So now I am going to add this to here like that. Yeah, and like I feel this video is going on and on, but I really don't know how long it is anymore. Okay, so I'm going to add that to it. Yeah, like that. So now that becomes a writable page. Kind of like that. Okay. Do I want it straight? No, I don't want it straight. I want it wonky. But maybe a little bit straight. My OCD is kicking in. Yes, I do have OCD. It's not bad. Not terribly bad. But there you go. I mean, like, is that just not adorable? Is that not adorable, ladies? With those two little butterflies over there like that. Let's just separate them because they seem to want to pair together like that. I think because they got glue on. Okay, sure, that sounds like hubby is at home. Yeah, it sounds like he is. Okay, so he's speaking to my son. He asked my son, tell me, I don't, you know, like, you just need to tell me, were you like playing games with your laptop? Because I know last year when he was in matric, he was using the laptop, and in the middle of the night I would walk into his room and he was busy playing games on it, you know. So he's like, tell me, were you busy playing games on it? And my son is like, no dad, I wasn't. He says, no, you're not going to get into trouble. We just want to know because you used it last night, and then all of a sudden today, voila, it's not working. So, you know, what is the explanation for it not to be working? You know, just like 1 minute it's working and the other it's not. So that goes in there like that. I love it. I absolutely am in love with this. And then I made the this to match this here. So I think I'm gonna put it there, and it will go like that. Yeah, so if you know. Okay, you certainly have not heard me laugh so much, eh? I'm quite a joker. I love to have a good laugh, and I'm laughing because I put it on, but I put it on all wrong. Okay, so that's that one there. I love it. Okay, so it is a bit wonky because there's so little, there wasn't enough wax on it, but it's working. Okay, and it's nice and it's flexible, so it's not gonna break off, because that's what I wanted to try. Is it gonna snap in two? No, it's not. It's working very nicely over there. And then if I add a card to it this year, it's gonna look really awesome. So I'm very happy with that project there, even though it's all off shape. And I'm extremely happy with this one over here. I love it. And I mean, you know, you can put your little bling on it and stuff like that, but remember, this is our idea journal. We don't gotta look at me. We don't have to decorate it fully. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is, I didn't plan for this, but I thought maybe if you know, you wanted to see what I was doing. Oh, greatness, man. I'm going to show it to you over here, okay, and then I'll transfer it to the other one, because I believe I put the other one away. So this is like some this is from magnetic sheets, okay, the lining from magnetic sheets, okay. And bonus round for you. As I mentioned, I don't know how long this video is going to be. What is this over here? Oh no, I don't know. I don't know where's the other ones I did. I'll just transfer it, but then I have a lot of these sheets, so it's fine. Normal tape, clear tape. I'm using normal clear tape. Obviously, you can use it in different widths if you want to. Just gonna add it here like this. There's many different if I can get my words out, there's many different makes or brands of your alcohol ink. It depends what you're going to use. So I will probably buy more of the browns for my alcohol ink, but this is what I had, and as I mentioned to you, if I'm gonna have to buy my son a laptop or share the expenses in buying a laptop for my son, I'm gonna have to really cut down on my spending. So let's see, let's just do these. I didn't prepare in a bit for this, so I'm just gonna hope that I got everything I need. Okay, so I'm gonna use this. As you can see, I've used the sponge. This is willow. So I've got a lot of I got a few alcohol inks, but I got a lot of patinas because I don't know if you know, I used to do jewelry. Oh my word. So I used to change the color of my metals. Okay, so we got that there. All right, so that's a nice one, you know, it's like a greenish. And then I'm just doing the two oh my word, Anthony, you really do your own thing today. Okay, so I'm doing that, and then gonna flip it about where that is honeycomb, just so that you know. So that's how that looks. And then if here we'll go a little one more, and then if you want to use both the colors together, put them a little too close. Like that. How simple, ladies. Oh, this is I told you there's a lot. This is the Ranger brand. This is the Tim Holtz one, adorned, Tim Holtz Ranger, also Ranger, just different packaging. Okay, but I've seen other brands now as well. Okay, so it doesn't look a lot different there. Okay, so now let's go back with this one over here. And let's now kind of block, don't like you know, don't press and move, just press and leave, press and leave, press and leave, press and pick up. Okay, now you can see how that one got a little bit of the green in it. Now isn't that just cute? Okay, all right, so I mean, you can go on and on. Let's just change this up a little bit. Okay, let's make it look a little bit like that. But let's make them look a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Not so uniform. Like that. And let's add some of this over here since we've got it over there. Can you see? It's just like it's actually so fun to play with, ladies. You know, like that. That's it. That's literally what you're going to do. And the more dabbing techniques you it's the same colors. It's the same colors, just dabbed a little bit differently here and there. One I dabbed continuously and I kind of pulled. The other one I dabbed and left. Here, it's a whole lot of two different colors or whatever. So that's it. And a little goes a long way. Okay, it's already dried over there. Little goes a long way. So I hope that you enjoyed these little things for our idea books. Even this year I'm going to put a strip on it where I do a flower or do something, so I know that I must use these tapes over here. So I brought you 3 ideas today. I hope that you enjoyed it. They're a little bit disorganized, or like, mishaps, but I'm still happy with the results of it, and I hope that you will do them as well. I want to show you another one idea next week. I don't know if I'll have a video out on next week Monday, to be honest, but if I don't, I'll have a video out definitely on Tuesday. I'm going away. I'm gonna take my little jalopy, okay? Yeah, my Suzuki. Yeah, I can laugh about it now, right? Last week's Monday I was not in a good space, eh? Yeah, I'm gonna take my little jalopy and I'm going to Sun City. Yeah, well, not me alone. Oh, it's a big group of us going. So here we go. 3 ideas in one. And I hope I made you laugh. And if you are upset about how much I laughed today, I am so sorry. I don't know. I don't know why I did it, but it's been a weird day all around. So if you like these techniques and if you like those ideas that I threw at you, then please consider giving it a thumbs up in your comments. And if you haven't as yet subscribed, please do subscribe. My camera settings is also a bit wonky today. I hit some buttons and it went all off, so I hope this video is fine. And also what I wanted to let you know, ladies, is, and it just escaped my mind, just flew out of my mind, okay? Can't remember for the life of me. Do try this. I love this. It's easy. So I wanted to bring you more of these kind of things as well, where I play around with stuff. So I got to do the resin one with you, but I need to set up for that. And I think that's it. I think I just wanted to let you know about these things here. Play around, have fun. I know all of you may not have wax and wax seals and stuff like that, but I think these two are something that you can try out. Or maybe you don't have alcohol ink at the moment. Then you still got one that you can try out. And even if you don't have a sewing machine, hey, I showed you what I would have done. Or, well, I told you what I would have done. That's it. There's something else now. It's worrying me, but I can't remember. Oh, yes. What I wanted to tell you is that I answer comments on my laptop and I answer comments on my phone, and they're not syncing. They're not syncing to say I answered these and I didn't answer these or whatever. So I'm having a little bit of a problem because I look at it and it's like not answered, but I'm sure I answered that comment or whatever. So please, if I haven't answered all your comments or whatever, there are a few outstanding for sure, but it's because they're not syncing. So I need to go and see what's happening over there. It's I don't want you to think that I don't answer it, but for some awful reason, if I answer it from 2 different devices, they don't sync. That's it. Have an awesome week, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye bye.